check the clock, wondering what he'll pull.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Yeah, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window, where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. It's a design keeper for Milrow. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Come on, come on.
First carry now for Kyren Williams. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Give to Williams from the gun. And there's the stop. He's got 9 yards on first down.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
On second down, a run with Williams. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Go! Panther 6.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Hey, look, Jake, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Milroe with it on first. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
18. Here we go. Viking, 18. Go.
Here's Milroe, first and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Seahawks break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He finds Tigakongwu for the grab. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Get it. Ready.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on.
Pass play now. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ready, set.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. Off to the races, middle of the field. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Hits it through the middle. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 21-7 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So first down from the 41.
Go! Ready?
They look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Julian Love. He'll take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First down throw here from Milroe. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against the defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Nice gain left side. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page, it was textbook.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. So the hurry up here.
Down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Takes the second down snap. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Catch! Go!
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? 60 by.
I'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This one from an even 40 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Ready up.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Mustang Knights, Panther 60.
Milroe from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
When Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Gotta be lying. Ready?
Walker on 1st down. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Looking in the air here. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
On the jump.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Throwing it again here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is the time that the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the gun, Milrow. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Now this is going to go as a game of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Ready, ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready, ready.
They'll air it out on third. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Go show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's like your birthday. You'll find me in the club.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Come on.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Setting up to throw. And they pick him off again! That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Wet it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us. On my people.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
It's a
Timeout
gain of
taken by
28
Los Angeles.
yards.
It's second.
And the
And they still have one in their
Rams
pocket
first
for what's
down.
left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 yards on the play. That's another Rams first down.
1st down, play action. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Shot. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
A 49-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
For Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
That's good.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Ready.
Back to throw. Screen here for Williams. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner. He's toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready. Set.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready. Ready. Get up.
To the air on 3rd and long. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
Up they go with Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
18.
Another run for Williams. Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Oh, he got it! Interception! That is Nick Emanwari. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. It's just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100-plus for a pick 6. Wow.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
On the ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19. Set go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's complete. Nacua on the left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Nacua's got it again. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams cut into the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Seahawks 45, Rams 19.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Oh, they're on it, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Rams going nickel here on third down.
Trap 60. Get it.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Milroe goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throw left side, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down, Seattle.
Three. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay free.
And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I think his decision-making were to check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
On the jump.
Not an enviable spot as they come up, third and long.
Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19 with Lion.
Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey!
Setting him on the dive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dialed up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. And he gets in, touchdown! The Seahawks continue piling it on here in the fourth. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready? Viking 18. Go.
Airing it out to start this drive. The left side, taken in by Adams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And the Rams, first down.
To throw here on first down. Cut out left. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.